Good morning children and welcome to English class. Today I'll teach you grammar. The topic that I'll teach you today is sentence and its type. In this topic we'll cover what is sentence and what are the types of sentence. Children, what is sentence? Sentence is a group of words which give complete sense, complete meaning. If the group of words are there and if it is not giving any sense, then that is not a sentence. For example, see here, see, to, I, my, they. Here in this case, here the group of word is there here children. See here. Group of word is there. But is it giving any sense? No, not at all. So, even though it is a group of word, but it is not giving complete sense, that is why this is not a sentence. Now, let's take another example. Suppose that if I take the example, they will play hockey today. See here. In the case of second example, they will play hockey today. This is the group of words and it is giving you complete sense, complete meaning. So, this is sentence. So, this is sentence and this is not a sentence. Clear? So, sentence always have a complete meaning. And if it is not like that children, then even though it is a group of words, it is not a sentence. Now, let's see what are the types of sentence. Here I have already written there are 5 types of sentence. Assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence, and the last one is optative sentence. So let us discuss all the types of sentences one by one. Okay, now I'll tell you what is assertive sentence. Assertive sentence children contain 2 types of sentence with it. One is affirmative and another is negative. See here. The another name of affirmative sentence is positive also. This is also known as positive sentence also. So, affirmative sentence is what? Affirmative sentence never contain negative word with it. And in the case of negative sentence, it always contain negative words with it. How? I'll take an example here. Suppose that the boy is playing. See here. Is there any negative word in the sentence? No. So, this is affirmative sentence. You can also call it positive sentence. And in the case of negative sentence children, I do not like tea. In the case of second example here, negative word is there here. You can see. Clear? So, the sentence containing negative words with it are known as negative sentence, and the sentence which do not contain negative word that are known as affirmative or positive sentence. Clear? Now, let's move to the next type of sentence, that is interrogative. Interrogative sentence are also of 2 types children. See here. The next one is Interrogative. Interrogative sentences are also of two types. One starts with the helping verb and another start with the question word. Helping verbs are also known as auxiliary verb. Because why they are known as helping verb? Because they help the sentence to make a meaningful sentence in tense and translation. That is why they are known as helping verb. So let us consist a sentence with a helping verb. Suppose that are you going to the market? What is happening here? Here the question is asked, but the question is asked with a helping verb here. Clear? One more example. Will you help me in my homework? See here. Here again, here the question is asked, but the question is asked with a helping verb, that is will. Clear? The very important thing of interrogative sentence is it always contains question mark in the end of the sentence. See here, in the first sentence also and in the second sentence also. So the interrogative sentence which starts with the helping verb, that is known as helping verb interrogative sentence. Let us take question word. How the question words are used to form an interrogative sentence. See here. Suppose that I say, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you weeping? Why are you weeping? Same. When will you return from your village? See here. Here, the very first word of the sentence is question word. Clear? So, interrogative sentences are of two types. One starting with the helping verb, second starting with the question word. Clear? Now let's move to the third type of sentence, that is imperative. That is imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, you people always commit mistake. You don't identify the imperative sentence. So today I'll tell you once again how to identify the imperative sentence. So children, here number 3 is imperative. Imperative sentence. So imperative sentence contain command. Command means what? Order. Clear? Then request, then advice, then suggestion. Clear? Suggestion, propose, all these type of sentence comes under imperative sentence. Imperative sentence is used for giving command. How it is used? For example, if I say, get out of the class. Get out of the class. So, What type of this sentence is? I am giving you the order to leave the class. Clear? So this is an order. Okay. Next, request. Request is always done by using the word please and kindly. If these two type of words are used in the sentence, that means the sentence is what doing? The sentence goes in request. Clear? For example, please give me something to eat. Something to eat. Here please is there. So it is what type of sentence? Imperative. Kindly is there. It is also showing request, and request comes in imperative sentence. Now advise. Advise means what? If somebody tells you that work hard, your exam is very near, then this is what? The person is advising you. Clear? Same way, if somebody says, don't tease the dog, otherwise dog will bite you. What he is doing here? He is advising. Clear? So, advice is done for the person when he is free to do anything, but advice is done to make the person alert. Okay, so now let's go to the next, that is suggestion. Suggestion means what? There is the opinion of everybody. Suppose that in the class you people don't want to study. If one person say that, ma'am, don't teach today, we are not in the mood of study, so ma'am will not listen to you. And if you all get together, unite together and say, let's, when ma'am comes, let's request, let's say, will not study today. Clear? So in this, suppose let us go to the party. Let us go to the party. Here there is not the opinion of a single person. Okay? Opinion of many. So this type of sentence goes in imperative sentence. Now let's see what is fourth type of sentence. Then the fourth type of sentence is exclamatory. See here. What is this exclamatory sentence? Children, exclamatory sentence contains surprising sentences, showing happiness and showing sorrow. That means sadness. Surprise. Next, joy. Joy means happiness, pleasure, and then sorrow. See, I'll take the example of surprise. Suppose you visit the Taj, then you say, wow, wow, what a beautiful the Taj is. Here, what you are doing? You are expressing surprise. You are astonished because you have not seen such a building the Taj is. Clear? Now joy. Suppose that India played the match with the other country and India won. Then what will we say? Hurrah! Hurrah! Hurrah shows happiness. Hurrah! India won the match. Won the match. Clear? What is shown here? join us. Pleasure, happiness. Now let us take one sentence of sorrow also. Sorrow means sad. Suppose if I take alas. Alas is the word expressing sorrow. Alas, the old man died. See here. What is shown? You are feeling very sorry because the old man had died. Same way. If you say, oh, I hurt my toes. Here also, what you are showing. So children, exclamatory sentence contain surprise, joy and sorrow with it. If these type of sentences come, it goes in exclamatory sentence. Now we'll learn the fifth type of sentence, that is optative. See here. Optative sentences shows wishing, and it is used for blessing also, and it is used for cursing also. Clear? Children, one more important thing. Exclamatory sentence and optative sentence, both the sentence take this mark. What is this? This is the mark of exclamation. But in optative sentence, you have to read the statement clearly, thoroughly, carefully. Whether the sentence take something like wishing, then it is optative. If the sentence is saying something, blessing words are used there, then it is optative. And if the statement shows that there is curse is done, then it comes in optative. Clear? So optative sentences take wishing with it, blessing with it and cursing with it, and it also contain the exclamation mark with it. Don't get confused. Exclamatory sentences are those sentences where surprise is done, happiness is shown and sorrowness is seen in the sentence. Okay, so optative, I'll take one example of this here, wishing example. And in optative sentence, it always take may with it. Remember this thing. This is very important part. Optative sentence take may. Sometimes may is hidden. For example, see here. God bless you, my son. What is happening in this sentence? Here, the person is giving blessing he is giving. So here may is missing. So it is not always necessary that may should be there. Let's take another example. May you achieve your goal. See here, what are you doing here? You are wishing somebody who is beloved of you. You are wishing the person that may he achieve the goal that he has decided. Clear? Here, what is done? Wishing is done. Same way, cursing, I'll take one sentence of curse. Suppose that may you get completely ruined. Completely ruined. Ruin means destroy. So here, may you get completely ruined. What type sentence it is? It is operative, because in this statement what is done? Curse is done. Clear? So children, in this class we have learned what is sentence, what are the types of sentence. Sentences are of 5 types: assertive sentence, interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamatory sentence and operative sentence. Hope the things are clear to you. So children, this is all for today. We'll meet in next class with some other topic. Till then, keep revising the, stay safe. Thank you.